Your skin is screaming secrets about your gut, and you've been ignoring every single one of them. Every pimple, every patch of dryness, every mysterious rash that appears overnight is your digestive system, sending you an encrypted message. Think your oily T-zone is just genetics? Your sensitive skin is just bad luck? Your persistent acne is just hormones? What if I told you that your bathroom mirror is actually a window into your intestines? Here's the plot twist that will change everything you thought you knew about skincare. That expensive serum you're slathering on your face? It's like putting a band-aid on a broken pipe. The real culprit isn't living on your skin. It's living inside you, 40 feet of twisted tubing that most people never think about until something goes catastrophically wrong. Your gut isn't just digesting your lunch. It's orchestrating a complex biological symphony that determines whether you wake up glowing or looking like you wrestled with a cheese grater. The connection between your digestive tract and your skin isn't some new age wellness nonsense. It's hardcore biology, backed by decades of research that reveals a communication highway so sophisticated it makes the internet look like smoke signals. Scientists call it the gut-skin axis, and it's been quietly running your life while you've been blaming everything else for your skin problems. Your stomach produces more serotonin than your brain, your intestines house 70% of your immune system, and your microbiome contains more bacterial DNA than human DNA. Think about that for a second. You're technically more bacteria than human, walking around in a meat suit controlled by microscopic organisms that outnumber your cells 3 to 1. These bacterial residents don't just sit there quietly. They're actively manufacturing neurotransmitters, hormones, and inflammatory molecules that directly influence your skin's behavior. You're not just a person with a gut. You're a walking ecosystem, and your skin is the weather report broadcasting the climate conditions inside your biological terrarium. Let's start with the oil slicks. You know the type. That person whose face could power a small aircraft by noon, whose makeup slides off faster than a penguin on ice. Oily skin gets blamed on genetics, hormones, or using the wrong products, but here's what's really happening in the biological underground. When your digestive system is overwhelmed by inflammatory foods, processed junk, or an imbalanced microbiome, it triggers a cascade of inflammatory molecules that travel through your bloodstream like tiny arsonists. These inflammatory messengers reach your sebaceous glands and basically tell them to party like it's 1999. The result? Your pores become oil production factories working overtime shifts. Studies suggest that people with oily acne-prone skin often have distinct differences in their gut bacteria compared to those with clear skin. The microbiome isn't just along for the ride, it's driving the bus. Your gut bacteria influence hormone production, inflammation levels, and even how your body processes the nutrients that feed your skin cells. When the bacterial balance tips toward the troublemakers, your skin pays the price in sebum and suffering. Now let's talk about the opposite extreme, and this is where things get really wild because the solution isn't what you think it is. Dry skin that feels like sandpaper, no matter how much moisturizer you slather on. You drink water like it's your job, you avoid harsh products, you follow every skincare guru's advice, but your skin still looks like it belongs in a desert documentary. Here's the uncomfortable truth your dermatologist might not tell you, and it has everything to do with what's happening in your stomach before food even reaches your intestines. Chronic dry skin often signals a digestive system that's not properly absorbing the fats and nutrients your skin desperately needs to stay supple and hydrated. But here's the plot twist that changes everything. Low stomach acid production, which affects up to 30% of people over 30, creates a domino effect that starves your skin from the inside out. Without adequate hydrochloric acid, your body can't properly break down proteins into amino acids or liberate minerals from food. These nutrients are the raw materials your skin uses to build collagen, produce natural oils, and repair daily damage. Your intestinal walls are lined with tiny finger-like projections called villi that grab nutrients from your food and ferry them into your bloodstream. When these villi are damaged by inflammation, food sensitivities, or bacterial overgrowth, they can't do their job properly. Essential fatty acids, fat-soluble vitamins, and other skin-loving nutrients pass right through without being absorbed. It's like having a leaky bucket trying to fill a swimming pool while someone keeps poking more holes in the bottom. Research indicates that people with conditions like celiac disease or inflammatory bowel disorders often experience chronically dry, flaky skin as one of their first symptoms. Your skin isn't just thirsty. It's nutritionally starving, and no amount of topical treatment can fix an internal supply chain problem. Sensitive skin tells its own story of digestive drama. You know this character well. The person who can't try new products without looking like they stuck their face in a hornet's nest, whose skin reacts to everything from weather changes to emotional stress. Sensitive skin isn't just bad luck or delicate genetics, it's often a red flag that your gut barrier has been compromised. Think of your intestinal lining as a sophisticated security system designed to let good nutrients in while keeping toxins and undigested food particles out. When this barrier becomes leaky due to stress, poor diet, medications, or bacterial imbalances, unwanted substances escape into your bloodstream. Your immune system, already on high alert from dealing with these intestinal intruders, becomes hypersensitive to everything. Your skin, being your body's largest organ and first line of defense, bears the brunt of this overactive immune response. Every little irritant becomes a major threat, every product becomes a potential enemy. Clinical studies have found that people with sensitive skin conditions like eczema and rosacea often have increased intestinal permeability compared to those with normal skin. Your skin isn't just being dramatic, it's accurately reflecting the chaos happening inside your digestive tract. But here's where it gets really interesting, and this is the part that will make you want to screenshot this video and send it to everyone you know who's ever complained about their skin. The communication between your gut and skin isn't just a one-way street. Your skin can actually send signals back to your digestive system, creating a feedback loop that can either heal or harm you. When you're stressed about your skin problems, your brain releases stress hormones that directly impact your digestive function. Stress slows down digestion, alters gut bacteria, and increases intestinal inflammation. This creates more skin problems, which creates more stress, which creates more digestive issues. It's like being trapped in a biological pinball machine where every bump makes the next one worse. And here's the part that connects directly to hormonal acne, melasma, and those mysterious breakouts that seem to follow your menstrual cycle. Your gut bacteria actually help metabolize hormones like estrogen and testosterone. When your microbiome is out of balance, these hormones don't get processed properly and can recirculate in higher concentrations than your skin can handle. Your period breakouts aren't just bad timing, they're a direct result of your gut's inability to properly clear hormones from your system. And here's the kicker that will make you want to hit that subscribe button and rethink everything you know about skincare. The bacteria living on your skin are in constant communication with the bacteria in your gut. They share information, resources, and even genetic material through pathways scientists are just beginning to understand. When you destroy your skin's natural bacterial balance with harsh products or antibiotics, you're not just affecting your face. You're sending shockwaves through your entire microbial ecosystem. The food connection runs deeper than you might imagine, and this is where modern life becomes your skin's worst enemy in ways that would make your great-grandmother's generation laugh at our problems. That innocent-looking slice of pizza isn't just satisfying your hunger. It's programming your skin's behavior for the next several days through a complex cascade of biological events. High glycemic foods spike your insulin levels, which increases oil production and inflammation while simultaneously feeding pathogenic bacteria in your gut. Dairy products contain hormones and proteins that can trigger inflammatory responses in susceptible people, but here's what's really insidious. Modern dairy comes from cows treated with growth hormones and antibiotics that disrupt your microbiome in ways that didn't exist 50 years ago. Processed foods feed the wrong kinds of bacteria in your gut, creating an internal environment that's hostile to clear skin while depleting the nutrients your beneficial bacteria need to thrive. But here's what's fascinating and will completely change how you think about personalized nutrition. Different people react to different foods based on their unique bacterial fingerprint, which is influenced by everything from your birth method to whether you were breastfed to every antibiotic you've ever taken. What triggers breakouts in your best friend might have zero effect on you, and vice versa. This is why generic dietary advice often fails spectacularly and why elimination diets can be so confusing. Your microbiome is as unique as your fingerprints, and it determines how your body processes everything from gluten to garlic to that supposedly healthy green smoothie. Research has shown that people can have completely different inflammatory responses to identical meals based solely on their gut bacteria composition. Your skin problems aren't just about what you eat, they're about how your personal bacterial army processes what you eat. Now let's dive into the solutions, because understanding the problem without fixing it is like diagnosing a flat tire and then walking home anyway. The first step isn't rushing to the pharmacy for more products, it's healing your digestive foundation from the inside out. This means feeding the good bacteria while starving the troublemakers. Fermented foods like kimchi, sauerkraut, and kefir introduce beneficial bacteria that can help restore balance to your microbiome. Prebiotic foods like garlic, onions, and asparagus feed the good bacteria you already have, helping them multiply and crowd out the problematic species. Fiber-rich vegetables provide the building blocks for a healthy gut lining while helping maintain regular elimination. Because here's an uncomfortable truth nobody talks about. If you're not having complete easy bowel movements every single day, those toxins your body is trying to eliminate have nowhere to go except back into your bloodstream and out through your skin. Your skin becomes your backup elimination system, and that's when things get ugly fast. Sleep emerges as the secret weapon in this gut-skin connection, and most people are sabotaging themselves without realizing it. During deep sleep, your body performs critical maintenance on both your digestive system and your skin. Your gut bacteria follow circadian rhythms just like you do, and when you mess with your sleep schedule, you're essentially giving your microbiome jet lag. Studies indicate that people who consistently get less than 7 hours of sleep show significant changes in their gut bacteria composition within just a few days. These bacterial shifts directly impact inflammation levels, hormone production, and skin repair processes. Your late-night Netflix binges aren't just making you tired. They're programming your skin for problems. Quality sleep isn't a luxury, it's a biological requirement for clear skin, and no amount of expensive skincare can compensate for chronically poor sleep habits. Stress management becomes crucial when you understand that your gut and skin are listening to every thought, feeling every emotion, and responding to every stressful situation with biological changes. Chronic stress doesn't just make you feel terrible. It literally reshapes your microbiome in ways that promote skin problems. Stress hormones alter the pH of your digestive tract, slow down the movement of food through your system, and increase the permeability of your intestinal barrier. Meditation, deep breathing, regular exercise, and other stress reduction techniques aren't just good for your mental health. They're prescriptions for better skin written in the language of biology. When you calm your mind, you calm your gut, and when you calm your gut, your skin follows suit. It's a domino effect that starts in your head and ends with the face you see in the mirror. The supplement game becomes clearer when you understand this connection, but it's not about randomly throwing pills at the problem. Targeted support means addressing the root causes rather than just the symptoms. Probiotics can help restore bacterial balance, but only if you choose strains that have been specifically researched for skin health. Omega-3 fatty acids provide the building blocks for healthy cell membranes and help control inflammation throughout your body. Digestive enzymes can improve nutrient absorption if your natural production is compromised. Zinc supports both immune function and skin repair processes. But here's the catch that supplement companies don't want you to know. You can't supplement your way out of a terrible diet and lifestyle. Pills are tools, not magic bullets, and they work best when combined with fundamental changes to how you eat, sleep, and manage stress. The timeline for seeing changes varies dramatically based on how damaged your system is when you start, but patience becomes your greatest ally in this journey. Skin cells turn over every 28 days, so you're looking at a minimum of one full cycle before you start seeing significant improvements. Gut bacteria can shift within days of dietary changes, but establishing stable long-term balance takes weeks to months. The deeper the damage, the longer the repair process takes. This isn't a quick fix or a magic bullet, it's a biological renovation project that requires consistency, patience, and a willingness to address root causes rather than just managing symptoms. But here's what makes it worth the wait. When you heal your digestive system, you don't just improve your skin. You improve your energy levels, your mood, your immune function, and your overall quality of life. You're not just fixing a cosmetic problem. You're upgrading your entire biological operating system. Here's the bottom line that changes everything about how you should think about skincare. Your skin is not separate from the rest of your body. It's an integral part of a complex biological network that includes your digestive system, your immune system, your nervous system, and your endocrine system. When you treat skin problems as isolated cosmetic issues, you miss the bigger picture and waste time, money, and energy on solutions that can never work long-term. When you understand that your skin is a reflection of your internal health, you gain access to tools that can create lasting change from the inside out. Your gut health determines your skin health more than genetics, more than products, more than any external factor you can imagine. So here's my question for you. Now that you know your digestive system has been secretly controlling your skin all along, what are you going to do differently starting today? Drop a comment below and let me know which gut-skin connection surprised you the most. And if this video opened your eyes to a completely new way of thinking about skincare, smash that like button to help more people discover the truth about what's really causing their skin problems. Subscribe if you want more videos that reveal the hidden connections between your body systems, and share this with someone who's been struggling with skin issues that just won't quit. Because the real skincare revolution doesn't happen in a bottle. It happens in your gut, and it starts with understanding that your body is smarter than any product on the market. Your skin has been trying to tell you something important. Now you finally know how to listen.